What's up, PricePlow Nation? 2019 is coming to a close. We have talked about our brand of the year. We're going to talk about a few others, but we want to talk a little bit about next year. We've had a lot of exciting years this year. A lot of people have set themselves up for an even better next year, and I have a prediction that next year is going to be pretty exciting across the board in brands, ingredients, products, all sorts of different stuff. So what we're going to talk about today is kind of taking the momentum of 2019, what we've seen, what we've learned, and what we think in 2020 is going to be what to look out for.
Right, and who are we?
We are PricePlow. Ben and Mike.
All right, yeah, so we have a lot of exciting things coming down the pipe, and I am so glad that we did this video like last, because we did some reviews just in the last couple of days that put a couple brands on the radar.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know where you want to start, and I don't even know if we have a single one decided.
No.
But why don't you bend over right there and get that peanut butter and jelly protein powder. This review, this is a company known as Astro Flav, and this Pure Whey Isolate ISO mix, you know, they got the word Flav in their name.
You gotta have good flavors if you're gonna call yourself Flav.
Dude, this blew my mind. I was almost thinking about, I'm into the intermittent fasting thing right now. I was thinking about breaking my fast like way early this morning just with this stuff. Like I've been thinking about it. So incredible flavoring. We've only had the isolates. There's more to have over there and everything. But right off the bat, from that alone, I'm like, all right. And they're from Jersey. They are in your neighborhood and everything. Right off the bat, right there, I'm like, okay. If you can flavor an isolate that well and not use a bunch of crap in it, because they're using like MCT in there to help thicken things up, I'm like, okay, you're in. Like right away, we are watching you for 2020. I don't know if they're the number one to watch, because I just personally don't know enough of their products. But right off the bat, off that product alone,
I think it puts them on the map. I think flavors aren't everything, but I think if you're a flavor person, if you're interested in that, it's definitely on the map.
It's interesting. Yeah.
And they might have some cool stuff. I mean, you can always have that one protein in your stack that, hey, that's enjoyable. Use that every couple of days. They're not like a pure isolate. There's some other stuff put in there. They took some liberties to make that flavor great, but I enjoyed it a lot. Their Cinnamon Toast Crunch was my favorite. Dude. That was really good. Something else, I want to pick one of these up, talk about them. Clear Wheys.
Yeah.
This is a new change in 2019, late 2019. We saw that Olympia Dymatize was making cocktails with this stuff.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that in that video.
MyProtein sent us out these. Check out
the dragon fruit flavor of this one.
Interesting, different change. If you don't want to be drinking a thick chocolate shake or a cookie shake or something like that, you can get a mojito, tropical, or mango or something like that, and it's not thick. It's really thin. It's relatively thin for whey protein. It's not as thin as like an amino acid, but enjoyable in a different way, and I think it opens up the category to different consumers. Yeah,
especially for the summer. I'm excited for spring and summer. It's gonna get hot down there. I'm gonna want to be drinking that dragon fruit flavor. MyProtein, so here's what I'm thinking. There's a few, let's say, non-American companies invading the shores. We have MyProtein, USN out of South Africa, Dedicated Nutrition out of Canada with some incredible protein brands. I'm wondering, like, who's gonna win, the MyProtein or the USN? Like, I'm gonna have a little bit of, I think we should have a little bit of international battles going on. I am big on the MyProtein chocolate brownie protein bar. Like, everything MyProtein has sent so far has been fantastic. They've kind of gone through a refresh. So I think they're obviously sending the good stuff, and so far the good stuff has been fantastic. So 2020, hopefully a big year for them. Watch out for the Dedicated Nutrition rock bars, or like candy bars, and then USN. They just brought on some very, very smart friends of ours who I think are going to be doing some awesome things there. So stay tuned for the US version of USN.
So let's talk about new-ish brands in the domestic space. I've got a couple just to rattle off.
I got one right behind your head. But yeah, who do you have?
I got Glaxon.
Yes.
Have to talk about them. Started making some hype in Instagram late this year.
You're getting a lot of tags. Like, what is this? What is this Glaxon? It's Glaxon.
Glaxon. Make sure, unless you're Sam Strange, who says that the traditional English pronunciation, because he's from Europe, is Glaxon.
Oh,
but
he listens to too much Saxon.
I gotta give it to Alpha Lion is definitely on the radar.
Yes,
had an awesome year in 2019. A lot of great pre-workouts. A lot of Goat Team was an awesome whey isolate with some little twists onto it. On board onto bodybuilding.com as an exclusive partner. Big stuff could be happening there. Really excited for that. And then last, there's a sub-brand for me that I have to pick up is Ethix.
Oh, yeah.
Nutrabio, I mean, obviously.
Nutrabio in general will be a brand to watch for because they brought in Eric Schwartz, but I think Ethix is going to be the part of that we watch most.
Right.
So we'll see if that counts as a separate brand or whatever.
Well, you know what? I was in the office on Monday to pick up the New York Punch, and we weren't talking about Nutrabio. We were looking at examples of logos for Ethix. So I think it stands to say something that it's his third week at the brand, and they're looking at logos for Ethix.
Awesome.
I think that's going to be the one to look for. Nutrabio, I mean, they don't have bad years, right? Like they're always moving forward in some direction, doing something to make their quality better, their efficacy better, or something. You got to look at that. But I think Glaxon for me is really kind of my most excited brand, and it's a bit of a risk to say that because we don't really know much yet. But I'm just like kind of excited. Like we're talking behind the scenes about some ingredients that we know that are coming. They already knew about them. They were sending ingredients back to us that we didn't even know about.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff happening here.
I don't know how they're going to best deliver this message, and hopefully we can be part of it because they're down in Houston. We get down there and make some videos and everything. And I was actually going to say the same thing. I was going to take the risk and choose Glaxon. And they have a very diverse set of gentlemen running the place with like 4 completely different personalities, and they can make him work. You got the mad scientist, you got the clean cut guy, you got the CEO guy. You have all these different personalities, and they are putting together this really, really unique brand with really, really unique products, really crazy formulas, and they want to show us a little bit of the geekery, but not too much. And I think we're going to take on the challenge and go down there and see if they can formulate us a flavor. And it's not going to be a regular flavor.
I've got a good idea for that one.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting.
There might have to be bacon involved.
We can compare it to look at Ghost. Ghost had a great couple years. They're our brand of the year for 2019.
And they're always a brand to watch.
And they're always a brand to watch. These guys are people who have segmented out the right people. So Dan's got like the overall company growth. Sorry, Dan, I don't have like a specific spot for you because you do everything. Ryan, he's got the CMO spot. You know, all that marketing, the promotional goods, stuff like that. They've got Wilkie for their research and development. You've got their customer service specialists, and they really segment those people all out. But what's interesting about them is they're all very similar. They got the skinny jeans and sneakers and comb overs and stuff. But when you look at these Glaxon guys, and I don't know if they're going to show themselves too much, but we got to look at behind the scenes. They're all so diversely different, which is kind of cool.
That's like, awesome.
You know, the TK coming from his background in a certain big brand is very, clean cut and Silicon Valley almost kind of.
Yeah.
Mike, the CEO's, he's from the manufacturing side, really gets that. Joey on the research side is like, you watch his videos and like, I love watching greedy videos and I'm like, my mind's being blown with some of this stuff. And then Sam Strange in the sales is just like, well, if you know Sam, you know Sam. He's nothing like any of the other guys. So it should be interesting to see them all kind of come together and create this brand. I'm really excited for it because they've got so many cool different aspects of it. They've got that Nutrabio manufacturing thing going on, but they're not afraid to use new ingredients. And I think that that's a huge thing because a lot of these manufacturers are hesitant about this stuff.
Right, yeah, there's certain things they don't want to touch on the line just in case something may happen or WADA is going to get involved, and there's not going to be informed choice on some of this stuff, and that's okay. So there we go. But it's also, I don't think they're not selling like drugs or anything either. It's just pushing the limits a little bit. Like we got to see who's going to put Beba in an ingredient we're really excited about. Who's going to put Beba into a fat burning powder or something like that. And
these are guys that like find those small little claims on ingredients you wouldn't have really thought about, like creatine in their nootropic. At an acute level, creatine does have a nootropic effect. Something that doesn't ever get really utilized. Some very interesting little things, and that seems insignificant in the large scale things, but I'm excited to see the stuff they come up with. We've gotten kind of a look at some of the stuff, and I think that in this stage of the game, it's just about making it to market and getting the distribution going. If they can get there and they can get everything cohesive.
There's really some cool pieces there. I'm going to see how those pieces come together.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
That's definitely the brand to watch for 2020. Yeah, there's a couple others. I really was impressed by the Send It by UXO right behind your head.
Yeah.
And so they have a really cool story donating to Mission 22. I hope that gets a little bit of steam. Inspired Nutraceuticals is always one to watch. Devastate Worldwide, wide, or whatever it's called. And so I think we've covered a whole lot of them and everything. There's a lot going on, but yeah, if you're looking for a brand to watch, small and aggressive and a really cool team with a cool branding, really like check out their I don't even know, it's like a cartoon novelist. I don't
Yeah, it's like the cell shading type feeling. Like it feels like a comic.
It's like a graphic novel is the word I was like looking at, and
molecular candy. I don't know, it's cool. It's enjoyable. It's a little nerdy, but that's for the consumers that they're looking for. I think it's definitely
that's cool.
there.
That the era of meathead is shifting away, so it's okay to be proud about that, and I think they're gonna do it right. So yeah, we're throwing it down on Glaxon.
Yeah, I think there's. It depends on the market you're in. You know, if you're a GNC shop, you're obviously going to keep watching GNC. I'm sorry, Ghost, Alani Nu. I had to give a shout out quick to Beyond Raw from GNC.
GNC themselves.
GNC let us know that the Beyond Raw is going to become its own little brand on its own, which I think is very exciting because their pre-workout is efficacious. This is kind of space that we haven't seen GNC in before. If you're a bodybuilding.com shopper, you're going to keep checking out their exclusive partnerships. They have Alpha and Smart and stuff like that. If you're an overall shopper, you just mentioned them, deficit inspired. I think everyone's finding their own little spots and niches, and there's a lot of space for everyone, which I'm really excited about.
2020 is going to be good. There's going to be good ingredients, and we said another video won't be published yet. We are down with the GNC turnaround. We are very, very excited about it. They got some pieces in place. I think they got it. And we're confident. GNC is going to make awesome things happen. I think they have the team in place who knows everything's going on. They've seen the success with Ghost, Alani Nu. I think they get the formula. Their own products are good, so watch out for that as well. Let's set another video. GNC corporate, is, assuming that there's no like money shenanigans or anything like that, product-wise, brand-wise, based on market-wise, I think they know what they're doing. I think they got it.
I've grown sick of everyone complaining about, this one's better than this one, D2C is going to die, or brick and mortar's going to die. I think everyone's going to have their space. Everyone's going to own their own little niche, their own category, their own department, and I think everyone's going to flourish in their own way. I think the days of talking about who's going to die is going to die out, ironically. So, anyway, I think we've mentioned a few different brands here you want to watch out for. Definitely Glaxon is like my number one out of all of them. There's a lot of different people doing a lot of different cool things, and it depends also on where your niche is. As a power lifter, as a keto guy, as a bodybuilder, you're going to be watching different things. But overall, across the board, I am very excited about Glaxon. I got to give them this one for sure.
And I will say that Instagram and YouTube channel to follow for 2020 is also PricePlow. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to us on either platform, all platforms, whatever. We appreciate it. Leave a comment below who you think we missed, and we'll gladly respond. See ya.
Welcome to PricePlow.